Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. We have entered a new month. This is the first stream of the month. Yesterday was December 1st. I'm looking forward to chatting with you all today. We've got some cool news to go over. Mostly being that Nintendo Switch 2 has passed Wii U's lifetime sales of 13.56 million units out there in less than half a year's time. Because in 3 more days will be the system's half year mark already, and it has already passed Wii U. So, pretty wild to see. Fastest selling console at this point of all time. To date, respectively. You know what I mean. Let's see if it continues on this path. It's not a guarantee that, just because it's selling faster than Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, that it's going to be the better seller at the end of the day, right? It's not a guarantee that this thing's going to do 165 million or something like that. But the early showings are so positive that as of right now, there is no signs of it slowing down. So I think that my original estimation of 22.5 million for that first year, kind of ending June 30th, 2025, is still quite reasonable. But let's get that pop-up chat open, and we'll discuss more of it. That was just a little bit of an intro, more or less. Let's see who's in here. We've already got 13. 2 likes on the board. And let's go. Can I not scroll up? Okay, there we go. Tabby Cat Games first. Robbie Rains, hi. Robbie Rains also. Yo, Tab. Okay, talking to each other. That's good, good. Kong Donk 69. Hey, a fresh Paul. Johan Nintendo News. 2 days until Metroid Prime 4. That's right. Oh, 80 Metacritic. Good start. Aaron Cedillo. Hi. Hello, beardless gentleman. Where's Paul? Yeah, it's different. Like, I'm looking at the chat and looking at myself there, and I'm like, whoa, that is different than the streaming look that I had for quite a while. And Tabby Cat Games kicking things off. December means second favorite holiday. Merry Christmas, y'all. Well, first of all, we got a special new color scheme going on today that I get to use for the first time. We got to change that too. Thank you so much, Tabby, for the awesome contribution here. Let's see. Do we want to make you all red or all green? What would be better? How about this? This is wild. Let's go red and green. Yeah. Boom. That's kind of fun, right? That's kind of fun. This, by the way, here. Oh, that also means that you are the top super chatter. So, let's see. Here we'll go. Here we'll go. How about let's make this. I don't know. Okay, we'll make this one all red. I got it. Okay, I'm figuring. I'm coming up with ideas on the fly. That's gonna be red and green, and then the membership one's gonna be green and red. We're gonna have it flipped. We're gonna do something like that. We're gonna do something fun. And if you want a different color, that's all good too. I'm just trying to keep it fun. Same goal as usual. Nintendo $64 achieved. We give out an eShop card. Thank you, Tabby, for being the first donor of the month. And by the way, second favorite holiday is Christmas. What is your favorite holiday in that case? I'm curious. Oh, let's see. Steak 1024. Hey, Paul in chat. Hey, Steak. How you doing? You look like a baby now. Yeah. some people online watching the shorts are like, dude, you look like 10 years younger. I mean, I don't know how old people thought I was when I had the beard. Like, but I'm looking at myself and I can't help but giggle a little bit because this is how I know myself for being most of the time. You know, I go, I don't really shave every day. No, I shave like once every 2-3 days to kind of maintain a mostly clean shaven look. You get a little bit of stubble, something that's past the 5 o'clock shadow, and before it starts to pop out, shave. 2, 3, 4 days. Sometimes I do week or 2 long ones. Rarely do I do, 4 to 6 weekers. And that last one, that was the first time I went, beard length. It'll probably come back in the future. Funny. Well, Paul, minus his chin warmer. Yeah, no chin warmer. I got so used to doing some things like this that now, I mean, you could still do this like as a thought, like, I have a thought, but used to be able to pull some stuff, It's kind of funny. Young man Paul in the house. Hey, Conflict. Welcome, welcome. Do you think that NS2 will pass PS2 lifetime sales? I think it has the potential to. Oof. That's a big question. Easy answer is I believe that Nintendo Switch will pass PlayStation 2's lifetime sales. By June 30th or like by July something, summer 2027, Nintendo Switch will pass 160 million. Whether or not Nintendo Switch 2 will remains to be seen. Typically, you have NES, Super Nintendo sells lower. Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube sells lower. Game Boy Advance sells lower. DS, 3DS sells lower. Wii U sells lower. Nintendo Switch, it's not unimaginable to think that Nintendo Switch 2 would sell less. But that wouldn't make it a failure or a flop at all. Like, let's say it's a similar ratio from the drop that Nintendo had to Super Nintendo. Then you're looking at like 160 million to 127 million. 127 million selling consoles. That'd make it like the third best selling system of all time if Nintendo Switch 2 does that, Or fourth. But like, that'd be phenomenal. And that's just because the market gets more competitive and there are more things out there to take attention away from a successor system. But with Xbox dwindling in sales, Nintendo getting stronger, a PlayStation 6 seemingly not on the horizon immediately, and probably not November 2026, but maybe like November 27 or 8, it gives Nintendo Switch 2 a good amount of time to get its footing. It could be another 161 million selling system. We'll see. We'll see. So it has the potential. Ha! Caught you, you little sneak streamer. Ah, the beard. Imposter! Hey, Nintendo. Gosh, I want to say Nintendo. Nintex2 Dope. What's up, Nintex2 Dope? Mario Master. Hi, Paul. K.4114. Nintendo Switch 2 outsold Wii U. That's crazy. Do you know by how much? Not exactly. I know that as of recently, it outsold it, and that recent number for that recent date, time, etc., is around 64%-ish of Nintendo GameCube's 21.64 or so million. So it's in that territory of, well, above Wii U, just above Wii U. That's where it's at. Can't wait to play Prime 4. Yes. Darren Nye. Hi, Paul. I hope you're okay. Hi, Darren Nye. Thank you. Hope you're doing well too. Thanksgiving. Oh, Tabby. Also falls around my birthday. Ah, that's nice. Mart. Let's see. What is it? MartyJNNVT6949. Hi, little fellow. Mind to ask you where Paul is? Right? Paul had the beard. Who's this guy? Or was this guy Paul and you guys were all dealing with somebody else for the last few months? I don't know. You know, it'd be really funny. You could do this in video form, but not in live stream form, unless if you found a way to do it. But imagine like tomorrow I'm live streaming and it's me with the beard, like back, and then on Thursday live streaming for Prime 4 launch and it's me without the beard again. Like what? That'd be funny. I was hoping you were going for the ZZ Top look. That's the next step. Is not just growing out the beard, but growing out the long hair. Oh boy, I've never done that before. I've never gone with the long enough hair to be about here on the back. It'd be interesting. It would be interesting. I would have to do something fun with it. Like, if I ever got this kind of hair length, right? I'd have to do some kind of crazy mohawk at least once. I'd have to gel it and make crazy horns. I'd have to do a massive Wolverine. Oh. Maybe an afro if I could handle it, or I'd have to get a perm or something done. Probably dye it. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, long blonde going back hair. I have to do the man bun thing. I just go through everything that you could do with it and then boop, go back to normal. Switch 1 beating out PS2 really just depends on if Nintendo keeps the Switch 1 on stores long enough to beat PS2. Yeah, Azea Monota. Azea Monota. Yeah, I've said it for a long time. As long as Nintendo doesn't stop manufacturing Nintendo Switch units, Nintendo Switch will outsell PS2. But if they stop, because they're like, you know what, we could use these production lines to make more Nintendo Switch 2 units, let's do it. But as long as there's a good profit margin on Nintendo Switch, it's reaching a demographic that doesn't have a huge budget. It doesn't need the most cutting edge tech. They're happy with getting a $230 Nintendo Switch Lite for their kids or as a secondary system instead of a $450 machine or a $550, PlayStation Xbox. They'll keep it around. Why you shave your beard until the end of the year? I just shaved it. Just shaved it. Just did. I don't know. Right now, though, I am debating slightly. Do I shave again today or tomorrow and just maintain this look? Or do I you know what? Let's go again. Let's go halfway. Let's go longer. Probably won't go longer. I don't know if I'll ever go that long again or longer, but getting up to that journey, quarter way, halfway, three-quarter way there, I wouldn't mind, I liked the beard. I liked it. A little bit itchy. It never fully went away to not be slightly itchy when laying on your side, sleeping on your pillow at night. You know what I mean? Not that big of a deal, but it was always slightly there. Look like best indie game Winter Showcase 2025 reveals something interesting. That's cool. Steak 1024 showing off that green member for 3 months badge. I like it. Monado Max showing off that member for 2 months banner. I like it. LECC 3991 says, hi there. Natsu 9594. What's up, Natsu? Wii U severely underrated. Yeah, I will never diss Wii U as a poor system, as a bad system. It did badly in the overall market compared to Wii. It was a poor selling system, but it wasn't a bad system. If you had a Wii U for 4 years and 4 months leading up to Nintendo Switch, you had plenty of fun games that you were playing. Off the bat, Nintendo Land and New Super Mario Bros. U were good. You waited 8 months, though, until Pikmin 3 came out. But in between, you had Tekken Tag Tournament Wii U Edition and Batman Arkham City, Call of Duty, Ghosts, Bayonetta, and Bayonetta 2, which was new. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Super Mario 3D World. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. There were plenty of good games, I had a great time with the system. The Wonderful 101, Super Mario Maker, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. There are some amazing titles on it. Even though if it wasn't the highlight of the series, Star Fox Zero, Splatoon. I just listed off probably close to 20 titles right there. And if you spread those 20 out that I listed, if I listed 20, over 4 years, you had 5 good quality games a year that you really enjoyed. That's not bad. That's 1 every 2 months-ish. And there's plenty of more, by the way. I just, spitting off the dome several. But yeah, it just, the system wasn't powerful enough to keep up with the competition that would come out 1 year later and share the breadth of third-party development that would happen for the rest of that generation. It was far more powerful than Wii U, and overall a little bit stronger than Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, but came out too late compared to those titles to, finally get those third-party ports, but when a lot of people have moved on. The name could have been better. A lot of people were just thinking it's a tablet for your Wii. The price was fine, but it came at this time that, as a name brand, so much of Wii had diminished, and it could have launched differently. Growing pains of HD development. It was not a success of Nintendo's system. But what is a success? Holy smokes! We haven't had that in a while. Honestly, the channel memberships has gone down. But Roger Enyart changing things up with 20 gifted memberships right now. Huge! Thank you, Roger. Holy smokes. And Tabby Cat Games with a member for 2 months. This stream came at a perfect time. Got to get ready for doctor appointment that I was struggling for. Laughing has helped ease the anxiety. Thanks all. Well, Tabby, I hope you have a good doctor appointment. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad to know that this is easing things up a little bit. And Roger, thank you again for the super awesome, ultra generous 20 gifted memberships. I'm going to have to get to that in a moment. Let's see. That's, boom. Let's see. What are we doing? I said we're going to go switch things around. So this will be red. Yeah, we're just making things lively here. This one's going to be green. Yeah, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I like it. Boom. And it takes a little bit of time here. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but that's okay. Yeah, this thing is looking wild here. We're going to try to make it red and green from top to bottom soon. And Roger dropping that green badge with the following: 2 days till Metroid Prime 4. Hell yeah. Hype! Oh, dang, dude, we have been waiting so long. If you have been around long enough as a Metroid fan, you've been waiting for this for a while, because after the big Metroid Prime 3 corruption, we did get another 3D Metroid game. Don't forget it. It was Metroid Other M. Not the same, but we still got something. But it's been a while since a big 3D adventure. 18 years since Prime. If you were there 8.5 years ago for that Metroid Prime 4 announcement at E3, you still have been waiting for a while. If you first caught wind of Metroid at the Direct last year, even for you, it's been 1.5 years since that June 2024 Direct, you know? Let me get back to some comments, by the way. You're all popping off. We've got 38 people watching now. Very solid. I don't know how many likes, but I saw it go up. 38 watching, 21 likes. Big thank you. LECC 3991 says, "Hi Paul, my question is, what do you think is future of NSO? I mean, retro game is amazing, but I truly believe they need to make streaming TV show to add more value since they have Nintendo Pictures. If Nintendo gets to a point where they have multiple partnerships, multiple studios working on Nintendo shorts, short films, small season based animated series, live action series, I could see a Nintendo Switch Online expanded membership of some sort being the place where you can watch the Super Mario Brothers movie, the Legend of Zelda live action film, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and these other things, as long as they can broker deals with Netflix and Amazon Prime and HBO Max and like wherever they put stuff on, but that they could also have it on their own service. Like, it's a possibility. Beyond that, I think it's fine as a gaming place. I mean, for the price of NSO, $10 a year if you go expansion pack and family plan and split it with friends and family, $10 a year to play online, to have cloud save data backup to like over 97% of your library, weekly deals, playing games, full downloads for a week trial, access to things like going to Nintendo Switch 2 Live, for instance, discounts, access to purchasing Nintendo's controllers. Of course, I said playing online, DLC packs for like Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, different 99 games like Tetris 99, and of course all the NSO titles from retro consoles. Like, that's already a lot. I think eventually DS will happen, and I would like to see Sega Dreamcast and Sega Saturn, just to add to, you know? Kong Dunk, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, same day as Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. It's a smaller system, it's a smaller game, and it will probably get pushed to the side a little bit from Prime 4, but I'll probably end up picking it up too, just to have, although maybe not, because, you know, I knew, like, hold off on Kirby Air Riders for a little bit because I don't want it to get pushed to the side. Although Cosmic Invasion is so different that maybe in short spurts I will. Because it's also multiplayer, play with my family. We'll see. But yeah, that game looks good. Nintex2Dope says, wait, Switch 2 is the 13s. Nice, that's awesome. I'm really taken aback at how well the system is selling in this economy. 13s, maybe 14s. But yeah, selling really well. Everyone says little guy, but I wouldn't want to take you on in a fight. That's true. If Paul had a twin, he'd be a menace. Paul would be Monk if he shaved his hair. Have you seen what I looked? Did you see what I looked like as Kratos? Speaking of shaved hair, shaved. Well, this is bald cap. Yeah, let's leave that up. Yeah. Nintendo Prime, who's saving the bear? I don't know. OMG, I want to see long-haired Paul. Yeah, me too. I was about to say, if Paul had a brother, did you have more beard than head hair? No, this hair's longer, I think. Well, the beard hair was longer than the sides, but I think the top hair was still longer. You should get a sub goal to grow a longer beard than that. Oh, there's a good... Okay, Robbie Reigns, that's a good idea. A sub goal to determine how long I go before I shave next or something like that. Or, once I get to a certain length, what to do with it. Create the Hulk Hogan handlebar mustache look and dye it and keep it live for a week or something like that. Shave half the beard and stream like that for a week. Dye the beard purple and live stream for it, for a day. These are different funny thoughts. Viking Lord Sean, hi there. Carlos X Phone, hi there. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life, what's up? You have to soften it up with the right oils. Yeah, Viking Lord Sean. I used a little bit of beard oil as the journey went on. I'd probably have to get something a little bit better designated for it, though. And it won't hurt you when you stab, when you lay down. Yeah. I don't think he remembers my Zelda tweet, LMFAO. To Carlos X Phone. You have to remind me. Will Black Blade coming to Switch 2 port? Maybe. Viking Lord Sean, I still have my Wii U. Great. Will there be a Metroid film in the future? Secret Hunter 9? Once in a while I look back at the Metroid Prime live-action commercial from 2002, and it was so cool. And back then I was like, dude, this is how you do a Metroid movie. Like, I would love it. At the time, I thought Sarah Michelle Gellar for the role in 2002. Like, if there were to be a Metroid movie in 2025 or 2005 or something. Never happened. I think it will happen one day. I think one day we will get a Metroid film of some sort. Animated, live action, it'll happen. We use Tide with 360 as my second favorite system of all time. Once I make Switch 2 number 1, officially Wii U/360 will be third. Wow. Where is Nintendo Switch? Base Switch on that, J Biggs. Not easy making a Metroid adaptation. Possible, Wow Boys 411 though. Steak. Paul, is it like Star Trek where mirror universe versions always have facial hair? Was the evil you sowing seeds of chaos? Maybe. I don't know. What was the last 3.5 months? What was that bearded PGN doing? I made sure before I shaved, though, to do Kratos that I wanted to do, Old Man Logan, and more traditional Wolverine, which I had not put up yet. But I was like, I'm going to go out and have some fun in the end. And yo, happy Tuesday, everyone, once again, Roger. I see Wii U as a pre-Nintendo Switch, a beta test of Nintendo Switch. It walked so Nintendo Switch could run. Edenfall, very interesting game. By the way, we didn't get to who claimed these memberships. We got War Scene 84, GG 5051, It's P Scotty, Santando Guy, Lawrence with 7072, Kingston R9889, Y Visley 5422, Alien 3s, P Chalice 1, The Backhouse 97, Halbor, XVRRVG, Creeper Destinations, Areno Seb, GCCXQC, Ranger Sussman 5183, Aboard Person 9518, A Adas 5698, Brian Haddon 4259, Corbs 443, and Nate Esquega 1852. Ha! There's a lot of, I don't want to say tough, semi-tough names to read there. A lot of little underscores and letters that make words, don't make words. I don't know. People just didn't understand what the Wii U is a new console. Yeah, part of that problem was Nintendo's doing. But it's okay. Wii 2, Wii HD. Yeah. I had talks with people at Nintendo about the name and my hesitation on it, and they say, "Oh, thank you for the feedback, appreciate it, but we are going to go with this. I think people will get it." I got it. I was at the press conference, but the masses, no. Didn't even show the console on the reveal. Yeah. Dang, you watched that whole presentation. It was like all about the gamepad. Where's the system? System looking comparable. Gosh, there's a lot of chat. You are all on fire today. I'm going to have to not rush through it, but see if I could either pick and choose or just read the things I'm tagged in. Pokemon Legends ZA DLC reveal. Yeah, we got Mewtwo coming. John Doe Juggalo, good afternoon. Tabby Cat Games still playing Wii U once in a while. Other M was awful and not for the reason people say about the story and how the portrayal of Samus. The switching mechanic was interesting, implemented in a clever way, but there was some clunkiness in the design. It's awful because the gameplay was the worst in the entire franchise. Even though Metroid Other M is lower on the total poll, I still call it a good game overall. Fun. More than not. When did Metroid Prime 3 was, or did you try the couch dive I did? When Metroid Prime 3 was, did you try the couch dive? The couch dive. J Biggs, I'm not sure what you mean. Couch dive. I played the heck out of it on Wii back in the day, though. Tomorrow is Octopath Traveler 0 pre-launch live. That's going to be excellent. Yeah. At least it's not 1, 2, 3. Nintendo makes original. Yeah. What do you think about Metroid Prime 4 reviews? John Castle, so far we've got them all over the board. If you like action-adventure games and awesome stories and voice acting and cool gameplay, combat, fun mechanics, bosses, the game's going to be a 10 or a 9.5 for you. If you're not into first-person shooters or are into first-person shooters, this could not be for you because it is first-person perspective game and not necessary because you would have preferred it be third-person adventure. Or you want it to be a first-person shooter, and it's not. It's a first-person adventure. Two different things. Or there are some things in it that just don't jive well with you. And maybe to you, it is a 7 or a 6. To me, this game is going to be on the higher list. Will it be a 10 for me? I don't know. But there's no way that from playing the demo and seeing what I've seen so far, that this game is not going to be a blast for me to play. Going first person to fire missiles was terrible. I remember that. I don't even remember what a Metroid is. It's been so long. IGN reveal Metroid Prime 4 rating review is a 9 out of 10. I thought they gave it an 8. Miles McKenzie, I saw all of your Metroid Prime 4 countdowns. Thank you. I will faint the day Metroid movie is revealed. All I need to do is the Super Mario movie 3D style. Miles, what's up? Okay. I don't like the idea of live action Zelda. I'm hyped for it. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time coming to Switch 2 port. Yeah. What a great game, the first one. Tigerusus. Thoughts on Assassin's Creed Shadows? I haven't played it yet, but it looks good. I've heard it's a solid game. It looks good, too. Not as high in visual quality and performance. Whoa! I was gonna say not as high as not as high in visual performance and in visual quality and performance as its brother sister versions, cousin versions on PlayStation 5 or PC. But I think it's going to be solid for most, and will probably get patched to further make improvements be present soon. The whoa, by the way, though, was Roger Enyart, 2066, with another 10 gifted memberships to Zelda, 2997, JB, 33124, Timothy Billing, JT Gaming, Nish Quick Pops. Boy, that's a tough one. Marketable Night Mario Me Plush. C00T47, Spicy Legacy 8913, Porky Prince 2859, and Lockhart 6061. I might just stop reading the numbers at the end, like 7-S2E. I don't know. That's tough. Well, that just takes time, unless if you want me to. Big thank you once again, Roger. That's awesome. Let's see. That puts us at 32. Excellent. Thank you very much, Roger, for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Tabbygat Games, for your $2 donation. Unspeakable IJ. How you doing, Paul? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome here, too, by the way. Nintendo's All-Stars 7210. Welcome to PGN Brown Belt. Oh, snap. How did I not see that? Well, I know, because the chat is popping. Nintendo All-Stars. I don't know if you know. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? I'm going to have to tell you if you don't. Amazing that you joined the PGN Brown Belt tier. I guess we'll go boom, and we'll go red for this one. Yeah. That's 42 then. Dang, we're getting close to that Nintendo $64 goal. To rewind, since there are 39 people here, and there might be some people here that are first timers looking at the chat, I can see some new names. Anytime that this stream hits Nintendo $64 worth of Super Chats, we run a wheel and somebody gets a $10 eShop card right back. Now, the next topic, Nintendo's All-Stars. Thank you so much, once again, for subscribing and making that membership a PGN Brown Belt. Beyond just supporting the channel more, which I'm more grateful for even, you get something out of that Brown Belt tier, if you wish, is once a month, type to me what kind of exercise video you would like, and I custom make a video for you. And I put it in a special PGN Brown Belt folder on my YouTube channel, and the other PGN Brown Belt members have access to, like, the video that I made for you, satisfying your physical exercise, martial arts, whatever request, as do you get their requests. So in the end, everybody's getting custom workouts from me for chest, for arms, for legs, for abs, for how to block, for how to punch, how to kick, etc. But for now, thank you so much for joining that Brown Belt tier. That's awesome of you. Can I get back to the chat? Is it possible? Or am I just going to be behind stream all stream long? Because I am trying to read as quickly as I can. But reading and staying on topic or getting off topic by answering more questions is making me behind. I got Cosmic Invasion yesterday. It's fun. Awesome. Kratos was wild. That's you. Yep, that's me. Look, God of War live action series is coming. Yes, it is. I don't know that much about Kratos, and I seriously thought that was Kratos from the game. No, that's me a couple days ago with a lot of work done just to get the photo. But well, obviously, so this isn't mine. The armor. God of War is fun to play. Paul would be Kung Fu Master. That would be sick. Doesn't matter where he started. Would see Paul in kilts with an axe. He is 30 minutes behind in reading comments. Oh my gosh, am I really? Dang, I'm sorry. Hey, J2 Blue. Brian Stitt. Hello from Texas. I am back. Sorry, money is very short. I am moving to a different city and I have to get a new job. So yeah, bad timing. No, geez. Thank you so much, Nintendo's All-Stars, for that. I'm still waiting June 5th, 2026 to announce Switch 2 is my favorite system. Amazon also has the $450 bundle. Competition is great. Heck yeah. We've got Walmart, Amazon, two huge retailers giving away Mario Kart World for free. That's awesome. Haven't been hearing much other than from Joycey about another game releasing this week. Yeah, there's hype for Octopath Traveler 0. I think it will do well, even though there's so much conversation around Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I think Octopath Traveler 0 will still have its sales, and probably deservingly so. The game does look great. Pokemon Fan 34, hi. Razo Wave, hi. 50 off Switch 2 bundle? Yeah, it's really good. To me, Metroid should always be side-scrollers only, says the great Nate Setter. I do love side-scrolling 2D Metroid games. Metroid Dread was excellent. Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, all bangers. But I do love some Prime. I do love some Metroid Prime. 1, 2, 3. 50 people watching. 36 likes. 4 away from hitting 40. Let's go. Okay. Octopath. Uh-huh. How you doing, Paul? I saw that earlier. Good. Thank you. Did we read those new 10? Yeah, we did, right? Yes. Okay. See, I like to read everything. That's why it takes me time. Although, I also like to stay live and current. It's a balance. J-Biggs thinks, back to Wii ads during Metroid Prime 3. They had kid do a couch dive while using the remote. Oh, I got it. I see what you mean. Yeah. Brian says, I'm new to the Metroid series and I just pre-ordered it on Nintendo Switch 2 and I got the Metroid Prime 4 Switch 2 edition. Heck yeah. That is awesome, Brian. Just as good of a start as any. You don't need a whole ton of lore to enjoy Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's just going to be a terrific game. If you like it enough, then maybe you're like, hey, let's see what the 2D side is like. Metroid Dread. Oh, I bet you're going to have more fun with the series. Will Metroid Prime 4 get a controller edition? Probably not at launch, otherwise they would have announced it already. Down the road, maybe, from a third-party company that makes accessories for Nintendo and is a licensed partner, perhaps. Next week is Pokemon ZA DLC Mega Evolution. Yep. Whoever just gifted me a Paul Gale membership right now when I just woke up from my nap, thank you so much. Warscene84, that was Roger Enyart. Okay. Morgenstern 7. Hey, great channel. Will you have time to play Octopath Traveler 0? I liked the first Octopath Traveler quite a bit. I don't think I'm going to be getting Zero right away for the same reason why I kind of passed on Kirby Air Riders right away, and where I'm thinking, do I get Marvel Cosmic Invasion or not? Just because I'm going to be so deep into Prime 4. We'll see. I have no doubt that Octopath Traveler Zero is going to be excellent, though. I love Kirby Air Riders. It's so much fun. I'm glad. When will Nintendo officially announce Switch 2 sales? Unless they hit a specific number that they are proud enough to publicly share, around February 4th or February 8th, they're going to tell us how well the system did in this last quarter from October 1st through December 31st, and how much it has done life to date as of December 31st. So that won't come out till like February 5th or whatever, you know? Come on, chat, let's get to 50 likes. Thank you, Pokemon Fan 34. Javier Vasquez says, any chance God of War will get a surprise teaser trailer for a new game before the end of the year? It's possible. If it happens, it's probably going to happen at the Game Awards. Time is running for companies to make big announcements, right? But the Game Awards, I'm expecting some big things from there. Will Paul Gale of Darkness release if we hit 50 likes? Stay 1024. If we hit 50 likes, which we're just at about 40 right now, if I'm not mistaken, if we got 50 likes, the beard might come back right now on stream. How would I pull that off? I don't know. Oh, we did hit 40. Hey, we hit 40 likes. Big thank you. 54 watching, 42 likes. Imagine if I shaved all of the hair and then like made a beard wig and put it on, took it off. That'd be weird. Cartman did something similar in South Park back in the day. Similar, not quite the same. God of War Anniversary coming in 2026, and we'll expect a surprise from developer. Yeah, it looks like a God of War old school remake is going to happen, and that would be cool. And we've got God of War live action series. Looks like it'll be the Norse mythology and not Greek, but should be good. Metroid Dread was awesome. I didn't find 100% of the items, but I still loved playing. That's great, the Nate Setter. Yeah, it's a terrific game. Nice to see Retro Studios being the best developer to take advantage of Switch 2 upgrades. This is probably going to be the best looking Nintendo Switch 2 game to date. And at the end of the day, it's a game that partway through the development of the Nintendo Switch version then became and had received optimized development to take advantage of Nintendo Switch 2. Imagine that next The Legend of Zelda game, that next 3D Mario game, that next Metroid game made from the ground up for Nintendo Switch 2. How terrific those games are going to look, run, perform. That's why they're going to take a while to come. But third-party support is so healthy that we don't have to be like, oh man, I'm waiting 3 years for the next Zelda or Mario. There's nothing to do, nothing to play. There's a lot to play, a lot to do. Diversify your options, your interests. Pick up Hades 2, something different than the big Nintendo first-party title that you're looking forward to. I'm gonna catch the Pokemon. Scraggy Mega Doo-Doo. Morgan Stern 7. I think they are already over 10 million sales for the Switch 2. Great numbers. Will surpass the Wii U anytime soon. LOL. So they surpassed 10 a while ago. They hit 12 a while ago. And now they're actually past Wii U. How far past? Are they in the upper 13s or upper 14s by now, by today's date? Are they past 15? We'll see. But it's past Wii U. I could just say that fact. We almost hit the 64. Heck yeah. Robbie Rains, I like that. They already surpassed Wii U, yes. Will Nintendo Switch 2 hit 15 million? Or 20 top game selling market? Will they hit 15 million? They will. Or they might have already. Yeah, they'll hit 15 million. By the way, all of this, I know it took me some time, but I caught up to chat. I read almost every comment out loud. I read through the comments that I didn't read out loud because some of them I'm not tagged in and some I am tagged in. So the ones I'm tagged in I read out loud, but the ones I wasn't, I was still trying to glance over and read and just see the general conversation. And it looks like a lot of you are having a good time talking amongst each other too. But we are caught up. I am finally caught up. All of this time, and we don't have a poll. We've got 57 people watching now. We should put up a poll, I think, right? It's a simple one. Are you getting Metroid Prime 4 Beyond this week? Yes or no? Sometimes I have multiple options like yes, day one, yes, in the week, maybe, eventually, or no, not for me. This is just a yes or no. We'll find out. We've got a good 56 people watching, so that's a decent amount of people to vote and, produce some kind of evidence of how hyped is the average gamer, Nintendo fan, etc. that's on YouTube right now for this game. I have an idea for the next poll. I'm going to let this one run for several minutes. Try to get like 40, 50 people watching or voting. And then I'm going to ask, what system are you buying it for? That'll be curious. That'll be interesting too. I'm curious. Warscene84, thanks for being an awesome person, Paul. Well, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Positivity works both ways. When multiple people are kind, lots of good things happen, I wish I could get MP4 this week. Can't afford it yet. You'll get it soon enough. You'll get it soon enough. Hang in there. Avoid spoilers if you can. A few weeks of saving. Maybe a month or two. But it'll come. We'd love to see Pokemon Company take a page out of Square's book and do some HD 2D remakes of Gen 1 to 3 for Pokemon's anniversary. Dang. Yeah, Steak 1024. I mean, we already got Red and Blue, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Pokemon Yellow in between those. And Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, those two Pokemon titles for Nintendo Switch. So Gen 1 has already been done a few times. But in a drastic overhaul, visual change that stays faithful to the original design would be really swell. I'd like that quite a bit. Nintendo All-Stars already has Metroid Prime 4 downloaded to your system. That's epic. That's what I gotta do. I've gotta call, because I have the game pre-ordered. I actually had the game pre-ordered twice. I had the game pre-ordered from freaking 2017. After Nintendo announced it at E3, Best Buy had it available for pre-order. And I still have that old Nintendo Switch copy pre-ordered. And then I, pre-ordered it recently at GameStop, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 version. I'm only going to keep one. I'm only going to keep the Nintendo Switch 2 version. But between the places, I've got to see, sometimes these stores have the game available at 9 p.m. for a big enough launch or other reasons. If I could get the game Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, I'm doing that. I'm going to either store and picking up the game Wednesday night, 9 p.m. The difference of playing it you know, 14 hours early, I guess, because otherwise I'd be getting it like 11 a.m. on a Thursday or something. Yeah, heck yeah. But cool that you already have it preloaded. Genie Love, I got it downloaded, ready to go. Also awesome. John Castle, Red Dead Redemption hitting 60 frames per second. Yeah, that upgrade was pretty significant. I'd like to see next Red Dead Redemption 2 on Nintendo Switch too. I mean, it could handle it easily. Let's say that. It could definitely handle it. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. I think those three need to come out. You might say, why GTA 5? It's so old. Yeah, it's 11 years old, but I bet you could get a few more sales, a few more million sales, a few million more sales. Jeez, tongue twister. Oh, out of that game on Nintendo Switch 2. And GTA 4 is actually old enough that it starts to enter the nostalgia phase for people. That if you brought that game out, simple port, bumped up the resolution, improved some textures, lighting, little polygon bump here or there, iron out a couple of kinks, people would buy it, just like they did Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. On all platforms, you know? Yeah. As soon as Metroid Prime 4 hits the eShop, it is mine. I have Metroid Prime 4 on my Nintendo Switch 2. Awesome. Johan, Nintendo News. Eevee, can we do it? Doug Bowser retiring this month. Yeah, that's true. I like Doug. Doug is really nice. Oh, we met, I want to say, at E3 2016 and hit it off right away. Like, super cool, awesome person, generous with his time, became a real friend, and I wish him the best of success. Holy smokes, I saw green. Pokemon Fan 34 with 20 gifted memberships. Woo! 20. Did we hit like 51 likes? We did hit 51 likes. I think Pokemon Fan 34, is that why you were building up 50 likes? Because holy smokes, we've got, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to read some of these off. Oh, look at that. It's already set to red, like I needed it to be. Thank you so much, Pokemon Fan 34, for that huge generosity. Oh, that puts us at 62 also, by the way. We were only $2 away from giving away a gift card. Epic. $20. Big ones. Thank you so much for that excellent support. That means today we got 50 members back. We were getting so close to 500, and then the memberships have had a bit of a dive. They have taken a bit of a dive, which is okay. You know, the content is free. Whether people want to be a subscriber or not is up to them. But we were getting so close to 500, which was like a wild thought for a channel that has 7,300 to have 500 members. That's a quite solid ratio, you know. But we gotta read these memberships, but not before Corey Boehm with $5. Have to love the Gale Force getting bigger. Heck yeah, Corey! Thank you so much. Oh, and that brings us to 67. That means we are doing a Nintendo eShop gift card today, and we also have to change this. Tabby, I'm sorry. You were the #1 super chatter for the month of December, but now it is Corey Boehm. Thank you so much, Corey, for the support. We gotta add you in here. Chat's going crazy. What's going on? Why is the chat going crazy? Because Roger Enyart! Woo! Dang! We're moving on up. That's 70 memberships today. Roger Enyart with another 20 gifted memberships. Dang, we might even give away we might give away two $10 eShop gift cards today. Because we're already giving away one, confirmed. We might give away two. You know, we hit that 128 total. That's when we give away two. Big thank you. That's 87. Roger, that's 50. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Everyone for your support. Corey Boehm, Tabby Cat Games, Nintendo's All-Stars 7210, Pokemon Fan 34, Roger Enyart 2066. Hold on. That means I have to read 40 names? I gotta read 40 names, don't I? I didn't read Pokemon Fans 40. Jeez. Pokemon Fan 34, out of nowhere. Roger Enyart, out of nowhere. Thank you so much for your support. I'm not going to say don't anybody drop something crazy right now while I'm reading. but it's going to take me a bit, so be prepared for me to be slightly behind chat again. And we've got 66 people watching. Wait, do we by any chance have Nintendo 64 likes? Oh, that would be cool. No, we've got 66 people watching, 55 likes. Oh, it would be nice to get Nintendo 64 likes. Come on. You don't have to like it, by the way. But if you do, extra thank you. And yeah, we are going to give away a $10 eShop card in a moment. Let me read the people who Pokemon Fan 34 gifted. Huge thank you. Again. Blaziator. Wise Wizard. Yahil Loves Games. The Foundation Gaming. Chris P. Soul. Louie. M727. Lane Miller 55. Jose Rios. Jesus is God 6579. Paul Lombardi. Strawberry Elephant. Michael Hillegas. K. Toke. Okay, hold on. CJ Neil Bell. Astrotastic. Joycey J69 back in there. Yvonne Francois back in there. Egomaniac 87 back in there. Charles Trudell 8308. J Views. Well, that's a lot. Some familiar names. Some people who had memberships that maybe lapsed that are now back. Ah, that's awesome. Merry Christmas chat. Yeah, big Merry Christmas, Pokemon Fan 34. Excellent to see. Some folks that are in here now were the recipients also, which is always cool to see. Klusas says hello. OMG, you shaved your beard off? Yup, I did, JM Powers 83, and welcome to. Took a dive only to come back stronger, heck yeah. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, yes, Jefferson. Roger Enyart, let's read these 20 memberships. Extreme generosity. We've got 70 people watching. This is a hype stream. Now, the good thing is we've got 70 people watching. Not to say it's a bad thing, but you're used to there being like a 1 in 20, 1 in 35 chance of winning a Nintendo Switch eShop card. Now there's like a 1 in 62, 1 in 70 chance. But still, we're going to roll it, and someone's going to get an eShop card today. Johan Nintendo News. Steven Peterson. Waffle Boy Awful Ploy. Darth Wario. Tater Salad 150. Nobrabra 16. Boom Mini 5606 back in here. Matt. Moonbeam. Renegade. Blake DB. Sean Leisure. Mr. Black Texas Made. Good to see familiar names and new names. Gamebird Classic. The Classic Gamer 20. Kika Switch. Beetle Libido. Brandon Sanford. King Paco Nintendo Lover. J7CT. Holy smokes. Paul, you have more. What is happening? Thanks for the membership. Chat is on fire. I am dodging these gifted like a pro. Yeah, Robbie Rains, you are, unfortunately. Joycey, I like whenever I say, moving on up, You write to the east side, to the east side. Always. I think without failure. If I sing it, you type it. I appreciate it. I look forward to it. Why did you shave off my beard? I don't know. Just because. It was like, it was time. I did it with a little bit of hesitancy, like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing it. But it was fine. I had fun with it first. Because you'll see. Well, here, let me show you this. Yeah. Before I shaved, I did my Kratos, and I did my old man Logan. And I also did more traditional Wolverine Logan, but I'm going to save that for a little bit. Maybe today. Now you're maybe going to see one of your members at VGA, Gamebird. Yeah. Yeah, Gamebird Classic's going to be at the Game Awards. That's going to be cool. We haven't met in person. That'd be neat. That would be neat. Yvonne Francois, you're driving. Be safe. Rose Brock got an OLED just for Prime 4. Oh, you're going to have an excellent time. Are you planning on playing mostly portable and docked? If portable, that OLED screen is going to pop. You're going to love it. I'm so used to seeing you with a beard, but now you don't have one. Yeah. Oh. Reading some thanks back and forth between you. Paul, I want Peach to get treated for my 70, or sorry, for my 20 gifted members. Peach is sleeping down here. I'll give her a treat in a moment, and I'll pick her up, and then I'll put her back down because she's sleeping. But yes, I will do that. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Speaking, yeah. GD Love. Speaking of Wolverine, have you played Cosmic Invasion? No. And it's probably different enough. Well, not probably. It is different enough of a game than Metroid Prime for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond that I could split my time accordingly, deep dive into Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, sit down, play, get enthralled and consumed by this beautiful world and excellent visuals and amazing cutscenes and all that as a primarily single solo player experience, maybe with my wife and kids watching or, oohing and on together. But Marvel Cosmic Invasion, hey, family, sit down, 4 of us play 4-player mode. Like, that's what we've done with Power Rangers, with Streets of Rage, with Ninja Turtles. So we like that kind of experience. And this is going to give that. So I probably will get it. My only hesitation, not even the price, because the price, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $30 or something like that. Not bad. Only hesitation is, could I be too consumed by Prime 4 that even though Cosmic Invasion is different enough, it gets pushed to the side? I don't think so. I think I could split my time up. Oh, let's see. I should get. I should play professional dodgeball. That's funny. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Is that the right part? Is that the right tune for it? I have to sing the whole song to see if I was right on the flow of, of the lyrics. If someone just hopped in the stream right now, hearing me sing, moving on up, it'd be kind of funny. 20 treats for 20 gifted. Oh, that Peach is going to be... Oh, some update on Peach. A couple of months ago, I told chat that, we took her to the doctor, and the vet gave her... They diagnosed her. She had a condition, and we didn't take that lightly. The vet said her diagnosis in professional medical terms is she's chunky. She's chunky. But now I took her yesterday, and the vet this time has a new diagnosis. She's chubby. So she has lost weight. She was like 24.9 and now she's 22.8. And the goal is a slow, gradual reduction in weight to hit like 20. She's not a fat looking dog. No. But she does look chunky. She does look chubby in certain angles, but no, she's fast, healthy, moves around quickly, jumps probably more than she should, like on couch and off the couch, but plays in the backyard and runs, and take her on walkie talkies. She's asleep. She's asleep if I could say the WT word, and she's not getting up. But yeah, she's doing well. We're just slowly cranking her weight down. I left my Switch at my aunt's house when I went there for Thanksgiving. Should I have her mail it back to me? How far is your aunt, JM Powers 83? Can you drive halfway and her drive halfway if you're like 80 miles away? Would that be less than shipping it? Or did you like fly out of state, like 400 miles or something, and you're like, oof, I can't make that drive? Mail it? I don't know. That's up to you, and how inconvenient or convenient it is to drive there, how far, etc. No, but it's fine. Your heart was in it. Yeah. I had a feeling like I'm off on the what part do I go up and down in the pitch? Chubby, interesting. Chubby is better than chunky. Yeah, I guess so. The weight is all from how big of a heart she has. You're darn right. She's a good little dog. She just likes to cuddle up on you. She's just a cuddle bug. That was close enough. Not very good. Yeah, anyone knows that Jeffersons would at least know that you're singing. Think of Edith singing All the Family thing. How you sound. That don't give 20 treats. Okay, maybe not 20 treats, but a treat. I'm in New York City and she's in New Jersey. I don't drive. You're in New York City. She's in New Jersey. You don't drive. Would it cost more or less for you to take a train or bus or something to get to New Jersey and come back, or to have it shipped? Yeah, I guess that's might come down to that. Hey Paul, hey Welshland, when do reviews drop for Metroid Prime 4? They did this morning. We can look at them. They did this morning. Game is sitting at an 81. Great score. Based off of 65 reviews currently. It's got hundreds. Nintenderos, PC Mag, Giant Bomb, Sector, Level Up, Nintenduo, Video Chums, Nintendo Life, Shack News, Forbes, IGN Spain, Press Start Australia, Saudi Gamer. All hundreds or 90s somethings, right? Then we got Power Unlimited, Game Informer, Invader, Aria Hugones, Vandal, Games, GameSurf, Steve Ivor, Well Played, WCC Fetch Tech Multiplayer, IGN, Benelux, Spazio Games, Checkpoint Gaming, Who Video, Atomics, Every Eye, Player 2, 4P, COG Connected, CG Magazine, Gamer, Hobby Consolas, My Nintendo News, Screen Rant, Tech Radar Gaming, The Gamer, Vooks, The Sixth Axis, Mirror Station, GameSpot, Nintendo Insider, Gfinity, Siliconera, IGN, The Games Machine, Daily Star, all 80s. And then, let's see the 70s. Giga, Destructoid, MGG, GameStar, GamePro Germany, Games Radar Plus, Metro, Game Central, Games, Game Blog, and then 60s we got Game Cult, Game Reactor, VGC, Eurogamer, Inverse, Gaming Bible. Okay. Vast majority seems to be somewhere in the high 80s or mid 80s, might be more fair to say. But it doesn't not have some hundreds, some 90s, some 60s, some 70s. So when you average it all out, you're looking at an 81 currently. Great score. Generally favorable. We'll see if it goes up a little bit from here or down a little bit from here. I think Kirby Air Riders ended up becoming like an 81 also. 80. There you go. And that's from 96. So it achieved an 80 overall from 96 reviewers. It went up. It kind of was going up and down, but it went up from when people were like, ha ha ha, it's at 78, 79. No, just wait. And it doesn't even matter. Metacritic takes everybody's reviews and averages it out. You might not link up with this reviewer. You might more link up with this one. And then you love it versus not liking it, you know? And a 7 isn't a bad score either, a 70. It's lower than expected for like a AAA title that you are looking forward to a lot. But if 1 is absolute trash, 5 is totally mediocre, average in quality, and then if 1 is absolute trash, 5 is mediocre quality, and 10 is perfect, what's 7? 7 is in between 5 and 10. That's good. Yeah. That's good. Cool, been busy, haven't looked online yet. It went up from the 79 this morning. Kirby Air Riders went up to 80. Yeah, I think that, yeah, Joycey, like you said, I wouldn't be too surprised if Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, goes up to like 82, perhaps. Great score, but compared to other Metroid games, it feels like it should definitely be higher. I agree. People did not like Miles, gave it low scores. I mean, if that's the reason, that's ridiculous, in my opinion. I don't know, last time I took the train to her was in 2004, 2005. I'm sure the ticket price has increased. Well, how did you get there this time? J.F. Powers, 83. I have zero interest in Kirby Air Riders. Nintendo 64 votes on the poll. Excellent. That's great. If this was a PS or PC game, they'd rate it higher. And sometimes that's true. All right. The poll did get 65 votes. Are you getting Metroid Prime 4 Beyond this week? 71% of the 66 people that voted are getting it. Very strong. And 29% are not. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Second poll. Slightly less fun, maybe. But if you are getting Metroid Prime 4 Beyond this week, how are you picking it up? On NS2, on NS, or on both? Meaning I am buying both copies. That's what I'd like to know. Your mom drove. Well, that's up to you and your mom. I mean, maybe if she doesn't mind driving you there and back to get it. What costs more? The gas to go back and forth again because you forgot the Nintendo Switch at your aunt's house, and your mom's time and your time, or paying your aunt to ship it back safely. Decisions. I had a feeling MP4 was going to score low. You know, Nintex 2 Dope, for me, probably. I'll be honest. Like, if the game, I'm like, gosh, it's not quite as what I wanted. The game is, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. Like, some parts are great. Some parts are great. But the game is like an 8.5 for me. It's just like an 8.5. It's great, but it's not a 10. It's not a 9.5. If it's that, I'll be honest and I'll say, like, that is what it is. It's fine. But I just have a feeling that based off of what I've played and seen, it's going to be more comparable to my thoughts on the former trilogy of Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, where I consumed so much of the music, the scanning, the lore, the story, the use of voice acting, the brilliant elements of audio, the fun gameplay, the badass improvements in tech and gear and strength and the powers that Samus Aran eventually gets on her adventure, you know? That if that syncs up, which it looks like it is, this game to me is going to be in that 9.5 to 10 range. That's what I'm anticipating. I could be wrong. So I cannot say, someone who reviewed the game as a 7 is flat out wrong, but I don't think someone who just calls the game good is too linked up with how I interpret games. You know? But we'll see. The Bad Muffin says, I am so ready for Metroid. Heck yeah. Another person's 7 is my 10. Yeah, Genie Love. That's true. How do you think the game will sell after reviews are out? I think just fine. I think that now it would help sell more, surely, if the game had a 97 on Metacritic. Wow, because a lot of people would see that 97 and think, holy smokes, this is like the best game of the year. This is the highest reviewed game in years by 100 different review outlets. I gotta pick it up. But it's not exactly like a 60 or a 70, which people see as lower because they are. It's still a respectable 80. After audience reviews come out, I wouldn't be surprised if that 8.7, which is based off of user ratings for a game that's not out yet, which is kind of interesting. Not even in Australia. No, it's too early. If that's in the 9s, that also looks good. I think the game's still going to sell well. Maybe it will not sell as many by a small percentage, but not something drastic. And if the game reviewed and was like a 40 on Metacritic, yeah, that would hurt the sales quite a bit. But 80, people see green and people see positivity. 90 from the fans, probably. People are going to see positivity too. I'm still hoping that the game is the Metroid game to cross 5 million. I'd like it to do that. I'd love it to hit 7. I'd be ecstatic if it does 10. Don't know if 10 is possible. Well, surely it's possible on percentages, but it just might be a little bit too ambitious. Maybe 7 is too ambitious. Maybe it is 5. Maybe it just does a little bit better than Dread in that 3.3 to 4.8 range, and it ends up being like a 3.9 million seller. That would be the best-selling Metroid game of all time by like a good 700,000 or so. But probably, well, not probably, it would be less than what I was anticipating, you know? Or would have loved. Kirby Air Raiders is like a 94 for me, so I wouldn't listen to Metacritic. True. I bought a hard copy of the game, and I have it already preloaded. Oh, see? The Bad Muffins got it twice. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Physical on Switch 1 collection with the eShop Switch 2 upgrade. Cool. Some of these reviews are rushed and forced. Been playing a lot of Metroid Dread. Good game. Yeah. Do you think the Desert lowered the score? I don't know yet. If it lowered it because it's not good quality, then fine. If it lowered it because it's fun, but not the kind of fun I wanted in a Metroid game, that's an unreasonable take in my opinion. If I buy the physical Switch 2 edition of Metroid Prime, can I also play the same cart on Switch 1? I believe so, KongDonk69. And that's something that I want to do. Like, even though I'm going to play my adventure on Nintendo Switch 2, I want to see the difference between visual mode, performance mode on Switch 2, and then what is the game like on Nintendo Switch. I want to see back to back or as side to side as I can. Bloop, pop it in, bloop. I'm like, oh snap. I want that experience. Tsukino Ame, hi there. Switch 2 at roughly 14 million. Artisan James, something like that. Definitely past Wii U. I strongly feel we will be getting Metroid 6 by Mercury's team, but not sure if Nintendo will greenlight Prime 5 if it doesn't sell well. I think that we will get, a successor to Dread, maybe taking us on a whole new adventure. We'll get new 2D Metroid before too long. Metroid Prime 5, I don't think it necessarily banks 100% on Metroid Prime 4's success, but if Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, let's say for some instance, completely flops, like the game does 350,000 lifetime, just this Thursday, those who pre-ordered it. Those who came to store shelves or shopped on Amazon were like, and the game like 350,000. I mean, mega flop. This game that's been in development for, 7 years, since like November of 2018, to sell 350,000. I think that would make Nintendo radically change the thought process of what are we doing with Metroid when it comes to 3D from now on? Were we wrong to go first person? Were we wrong to not make it a first person shooter? Should we change up the genre again and not do Metroid Other M, but not do Prime again? 350,000 sales, I think Nintendo considers doing something different other than Prime 5. But if the game sells, 3 million, that's still a lot. Probably not what they would like, but it's enough to, all right, we're going to do Prime 4. We're going to take some criticisms, do some of what we want, do some of what we think people want, of what people want, some surprises, boom, and it still comes out in a few years, because Nintendo does want to have a variety that they can offer from their studios themselves and on their systems that are exclusive for their fans to play and enjoy. I honestly have not been able to play any games lately because of MP4. I beat MP1R 4 times now since September. Metroid Prime 4 Remastered. Metroid Prime Remastered. And I am done playing any other game besides Helldivers. Haha. Who won what? They didn't do the giveaway yet. True. 65 likes. Excellent. Hi, small little man. It's a first-person shooter, though, right? It's a first-person adventure. It's... Alright. Not quite this, but Joycey J, and for those that maybe are new to Metroid Prime 4, like, what is the game exactly? What if Breath of the Wild was in first person? Would it be a first-person shooter just because you do shoot fire arrows and do have different wands that shoot out beams of ice and stuff like that? No, it would be a first-person adventure, right? That's what Metroid Prime 4 is. Not as much of an open-world adventure game as Zelda, and to be fair, there is a greater shooting mechanic in Metroid than in Zelda, because you've got sword as your probably primary method of attack in hacking and slashing enemies, but you do have plenty of projectiles with bombs and, even to an extent, manipulating time and freezing an object from a distance, still being, projectile based, sort of, right? So it's easy to see it as a first person shooter. and it is part first person shooter, but Nintendo really markets it as a first person adventure, and I think it's still fair to call it a first person adventure because you go through puzzles, you go through different areas, you look for secrets, you look for hidden paths. It's a little bit of a different structure. There is some more platforming. There are things that you wouldn't get in a normal first person shooter. And I say normal, I don't know what's normal first person shooter these days. We have everything all over the map, right? But yeah, it's a little bit different. I think because of the install base of systems, it will outsell Dread. I hope so. I mean, it's got the best install base going for it right now. It's got a nearly 155 million Nintendo Switch owners possible. You've got, 14 to 15-ish million Nintendo Switch 2 owners. It's coming on that strong holiday time. It's a big showcase piece of Nintendo Switch 2 hardware. It's reviewing fine, getting an 80 Metacritic. A lot of people like that. They look for that. It has the recipe all there. All of the ingredients are there to make it succeed. You got to pump some money into commercials. You got to put some advertisements on TV, social media stuff, everywhere. You got to run it properly. You got the amiibo. You have some hype build up. I hope it does well. I really hope it does well. What is your thought about the 15-hour plus minus game time? Is that what folks are saying? Because I haven't read that. 15 hours is? If it's like roughly 15 hours to, let's say Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is 15 hours to beat the game while achieving 60-70% of the stuff, and it's like a 25-hour quest if you're trying to 100% everything. If I'm getting a 9.5-ish experience for 15 to 25 hours, I'm loving it. I'm good. That's a better value than movie theater where it's $20 for 2 hours. You don't own it and it's done. And here, if I'm paying $70 for 25 hours, that's a good value that I own and have to play again later. So, yeah, worth it. Good games don't have to be long games. Good games can be short games with replay factor, or even if without a crazy replay factor, just masterpieces that leave you awe-inspired. I think regardless of sales, even crazy numbers like 50 million would mean it's impossible for Nintendo to ever fully recover the Prime 4 dev costs. I don't know how much the game costs, but if I had to guess, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a $160 million title. Maybe it did pass 200. Maybe it's like a 210 million selling title. In that case, this is a very rough call. But you sell 3 million copies at $70 a pop, and there's your 210 million. Doesn't quite work out that way, I know. But close enough to keep it simple for now. Is MP4 technically a Switch 1 game? I think we get MP5 for the Switch 2 down the line. It's both. I mean, it started off a Nintendo Switch game. Partway through development, a Nintendo Switch 2 build was being crafted. But at the essence, its core, its wireframe, is a Nintendo Switch game still. Nate would be mad hearing all the first-person shooter talk about MP4. MP4 is like a mix between Subnautica and Halo. It's first-person. I just don't like first-person POV. Yeah, Joyce, you can play through and just go morph ball mode everywhere. Traverse the whole game in morph ball mode. Do the bare minimum first-person stuff. And then go back into third-person for the bike. But that's not that realistic. I know what you mean. We've got 68 likes, by the way. 48 watching now. That means that when we do our eShop gift card giveaway, those people that made the stream have 70 watching live have helped your odds because they left and you're still here. So now there's like a 1 in 48 chance at winning the eShop gift card, which is good. Better for you that you're here, right? I like first-person perspective because I feel like it draws me more into believing in the character. My favorite part of the game is the first-person blasting. I think of it as a first-person with adventure like Doom Eternal. Paul, it can be a first-person adventure. I played Skyrim and Oblivion in first-person perspective. Would call them first-person RPG. True. Got a meeting, y'all. Have a great day. Bye, Joyce J. Have a great day as well. Hope your meeting goes well. Thank you for being here. Among Us Hunty. Hi there. Paladin. Unlocking hard mode does give some replayability. Wish it was available from the start. However, yeah, to have easy, medium, hard would be good, I guess. Or easy, normal, hard. And maybe hard, or maybe beating any of the three would unlock beyond difficulty. Beyond difficulty. That would be pretty good. But having easy, normal at the base and then unlocking hard, that's not bad. Starting off hard, fully powered up though, that would change the curve like way too much potentially. Morph Ball only run, Paladin 8669. That would be interesting to see. Paul, do you think Prime 4 could hit an 8.8 from user reviews? Yeah, oh yeah. I'm still of the thought that fans are going to like it a lot more. People that like this game, that want this game, that are looking forward to this game, are going to be pleased with the experience. And there's not going to be one little thing like, oh my gosh, Miles ruined the experience for me. Or, oh, this bike is not what I wanted. Fans will play the game and say, holy cow, that was good. If it is as good as I think it is, which based off of what I played and see, this is everything in it to say this is somewhere in that 9.5-ish kind of experience. I will tell you my honest truth once I'm done with it, though, because I might be wrong. But I think a lot of like-minded people will play it as me, as I do, and say, yeah, this is a 9+ game, and we will see this Metacritic user score go up. Well, right now we're on Kirby. We got to go back to Metroid, which currently is sitting at that 81 from critics. Okay, so here user reviews are not available. What was that number that we saw earlier? Didn't we see something earlier for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond that I was like, wait, how does it have... Maybe that was just anticipation from fans? I don't know. Fun version. Quality or performance mode? Quality. I played performance mode at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience in Los Angeles back in April, because that's what Nintendo locked the screens down to, performance mode. And I played with a Pro controller and with mouse controls, and I played with gyro and dual analog sticks and surface controlling mouse. All of them worked fine. At Best Buy and GameStop recently, I had the opportunity to play portably myself and switch between quality and performance. That 60 frames per second is going to be so buttery smooth for me that I would rather play it buttery smooth and at 4K resolution and the highest visual fidelity possible, since I've been waiting so long for it, than the extra smoothness that is like almost unnecessary at that point at 1080p. No disrespect either way. People could optimize slightly this way, that way, choose what they wish. But for me, it's going to be a visual mode thing. Happy PGN Live! Hi, Byzantium. Didn't recognize you almost, yeah. That was the Kirby Air Rider user reviews. Oh, yeah. But like we saw when we first went to Metroid, there was something that had... I thought we saw something that had Metroid, like we clicked it, and I thought that I thought that we saw some user review here for it in the beginning. I don't know. Maybe not. I got too many games to play. I got nothing applying for coming out. Then I have Hyrule Warriors. I got to still be. And next week I have the DLC for Pokemon Legends. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. By the way, we hit 50 likes. You know what? We hit 50 likes. 50 likes. We got to do something. 50 likes. Oh, sorry, 70 likes. We hit 70 likes. I just dropped some memberships myself. And I will read them when I get back. Oh, sorry, Peach. I'm going to go get Peach a snack because Pokemon Fan 34 wished Peach to get a snack. By the way, I startled Peach when I got up. So here's Peach. Oh, look at this dog. You could take this collar off. You don't need this collar on. Look at this. Look at Peach. She's a sleepy girl. Do you want snacks? She wants snacks. She wants snacks. Oh. I moved my chair back to get up to go get her some snacks. And that startled her awake. Peach, you go back to sleep. I'm going to come back with a snack, okay? Look how sleepy she is. You've never seen a sleepy pug before. Look at her, too. She's now considered chubby, not chunky, because she's lost weight. Peach, you go back here, or she'll follow me. We'll see. I'll be right back. Then I'll read the gifted memberships of who were the recipients of my little drop. 1 second. Okay, yeah, she's coming with me. Come on, Peach. Come on, Peach. Come on, Peach. Alrighty. I got Peach's 2 snacks. Not 20. Okay, Peach. Okay. Peach, sit. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for the tweets. Pokemon Fan 34, thank you. Oh, that tweet was delicious. I loved it. Peach, sit. Dance. Oh, she danced. That's a good girl. I can't give you 20 of them because the doctor diagnosed you for being chubby, but she said you did a great job on going from chunky down to chubby. Yeah, you could go back to sleep. I don't know how she's going to go back to sleep after getting snacks. If anything, now she's more alert, right? All right. I purposely dropped some gifted memberships earlier. One, because you're all here, and we have such an awesome turnout today in terms of quantity and quality and gifted that I wanted to contribute to the total too. But also, it left a nice little place marker for me to see. Where did I leave off on? So, Tsukino Ame received a membership from me. Lego Man. Isamus Prime 1. Welshland. Welcome. You're here. Well, I'm glad you got it. As Tsukino, too. Aang. 58 Eva. Cool. Well, I'm glad that some of you got it. Yay, I am green again. Hi, Peach. Yep, 20 trees. Thanks for the gift of membership. Welcome. Tall Show. Hello. I have something for chat before y'all vote on that poll. If you're buying the physical version of Metroid Prime 4, you're getting both Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions. Heck yeah. For 20 gifted, yes. Peach says thank you again. Polygon Network is such a kind / nice guy. Thank you. Well, thank you. You're all kind of nice too. Hi, Peach. You're so cute and sweet. Peach, you're getting compliments. I love compliments. She does. Cute doggo. Peach, chunky Peach. Hi, Chair. Are you excited for Metroid Prime 4?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Chair is super excited. Gonna try to get used to beardless Paul, says Tall Show. Yeah. I want Peach to get 20 treats for my gifted. Just 2 for now. Oh, but they're like 2 of her like favorites. So I was like, instead of the quantity of 20, I'm gonna get her favorite ones. And now see how much love she's given. She's so grateful for these 2 super tasty treats. Maybe I should try them, see how tasty they are. She's just in love right now. Chair holding it down. Can we get to 80 likes? Oh, dang. Are we that close, Pokemon Fan 34? Peach needs to be able to eat dinner. She'll be so full of snacks. True. Whoa, he shaved. Yeah, Carlton-san, and welcome. Barf, says Tall Show. Thank you for the membership. You're welcome, Tsukino Ame. Your Metroid Countdown is awesome. It captures the Super Metroid vibes. Thank you, Paladin. You know, the theme has been really filled with surprises, Easter eggs. I'll discuss more on it soon, of this Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Countdown, because it's really different. And I don't know if anybody has figured out all of it, but I'm glad that you like it and see that it captured some Super Metroid vibes. Bought the second Samus amiibo yesterday. My body is ready for this weekend. So cool. Yeah, I have Silex as the last one to pick up. Will you be doing the giveaway, Peach? Yeah, I'll do the giveaway. I have to get the randomizer. The what? The randomizer. The randomizer? Yeah, the randomizer. Oh, okay. We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that like maybe now or in just a moment. Member goal or a like goal for Paul trying treats? Oh, yeah, State 1024. You know what? State 1024 has got some good ideas. I think let's see. $50 more members. Not only would that bring us to giving away 2 eShop cards, but 50 more members, and then yeah, I get a treat, and Peach gets another treat. So I will eat her favorite dog treat. Why not? Whatever. Can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Yeah, I'll eat the dog treat. I don't care. Paul, do not try the dog treats. J Biggs, best for NY for life. I mean, Steak 1024 gave me the idea. Yeah. 50 more members in this stream join, and I'll try it. Can't hurt. Technically, humans can't eat dog food, and cat food is mostly made of unused scraps from meat houses. Blah. I mean, can. Okay, Kong Dong, Nintendo's All Stars. Was not like if we had eating a dog treat on stream as a bucket list thought for December 2025. I'm like, no, that wasn't on my list. Okay, I'm finally caught up again. Oh. And we've got Dream a Little Mo, who is now a PGN white belt. Thank you. Hey, that's another one. That is another one. Thank you, Dream a Little Mo. Dream a Lil Mo. Thank you for joining the PGN white belt tier. I appreciate it. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you're having a good time. And thank you for contributing to our total. Nice emoji drop from Tall Show. Dream a Little Mo sure is awesome to hear. I appreciate that. You can technically eat cat and dog food is mostly used. Okay, I saw that. Paul, you forgot to add your gifted membership to the total. I could put mine on the side. Well, that was before the 50 challenge, but that is part of the total. Dream a Little Mo with 5. Uh-oh. Am I eating a dog treat on stream? I'm going to put here 6 out of 50. We're going to do that just as a little bit of a reminder of like, where are we? Because Dream a Little Mo just did 5. That brings your total up to 6. Those 5 brings this up to 93. Got all sorts of numbers going back and forth. Cool. Thank you so much, Dream a Little Mo. Not just for your own joining, but for gifting generously to 5 people here or outside of here, including Furious Junker, Siggy Helgu, Omer Star Gamer YT, Anthony Kerb, and Jeff Shadow. Nice. Always good to see the people here getting one. But nice to see other people get one as well, because they might not know that I live stream, and this might draw them into, like we said before, they get this email, they open up the email, got a membership. Oh yeah, that's the countdown guy or the gaming history guy. Oh wait, the person's live right now, and then you got somebody new watching for the first time. 79 likes. One more. Awesome, Johan Nintendo news. Actually, hold on. On my side, it says 82 likes. Dang. Is that accurate? On my side, it says 81 likes, 50 people watching now. And Carlton Son, member for 3 months with that nice Green Ranger badge. That's a fun one, too. I think I'm going to end this poll, by the way. If you are getting Metroid Prime 4 Beyond this week, how are you picking it up? 78% on NS2. Nah, that's not a word, by the way. That's a reaction. Welshland with 10 PGN gifted memberships. That brings this. I think we're eating dog treat today. 10 gifted memberships out of nowhere. Boom! 103 total. Thank you so much, Welshland. We'll go Welshland with the 10. Epic. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to read that in just a moment, and I gotta fix some of this because that's supposed to be, this is not the the most convenient way of doing it, but you know what? It's fun and it makes for a poppin' looking stream. Is that right? Yeah, everything is alternating green and red, red and green, green and red, red and green, green and red, red and green, red and green. Heck yeah! I might have to stretch this out. I might have to stretch that out. Thank you so much, Welshland. I was reading the poll, wasn't I? 76% NS2, 18% Nintendo Switch, 6% buying it both. Double. Super cool. Let's read the 10 gifted from Welshland, including Patrick Lucas, Relahau, Sanchez Always, One Uxor, Hylian Bull, Julian Gengenbach, TSG Brit, user by 7BC1RCN, The Lenell Show, Darth Nerd, and I think I might have missed one. I must have read them all. I just miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My fingers must have slipped, but I think I read them all. That's awesome. Big thank you. Is this going to be the most liked stream we've had? Live, you know? Maybe. It's definitely up there. We're doing great. Tall Show with the Debs. Kong Donk with an OMG. Johan Nintendo News, I will operate this Thursday. Tsukino Ame with some nice emoji drops. People want you to. Yeah, I think people want to see me the Trog Tree. Cheers, Peach. I'm so hyped for this game. I'm going back through Metroid Prime and work my way through Metroid Prime 2. Then I will be working Prime 3, then Prime 4. Perkins, 89 Eddie. Are you going to do all of that before this Thursday? Have you been doing it? Or are you going to like finish your journey of 1, 2, 3 and then like buy Metroid Prime 4 once you're done, like in a few weeks or something? Because that would be a lot to go. That would be a lot of gaming to go through in, you know, a day and a half. I did nothing. Haha. Hey, my gifted should count towards this. That 20. No, you want that 20 to count. No, the dog treat was a new initiative. Otherwise, I'd be eating dog treats thanks to you and Roger and everybody all stream long. Physical for NS and digital for NS2. Minimalism, cool. Hey, getting both. Nice. LOL doggo treat. I came late as I'm working, so he had to get 50 new members to eat doggo food. Yeah, Dream a Little Mo. So I don't even know how it came up. Oh no, Steak 1024 said membership goal or donation goal for Paul to eat peach treats or something like that. And then it was like, I mean, I read the comments, and majority of the comments I read out loud and I respond back. So in the moment, I don't know if it was a good thing or not, but I agreed. Like, yeah, fine, I'll do it. Let's call it 50 more memberships, in which we're at 16 of 50 now. Yeah, I'll eat a treat with her. Whatever. It's all good. Hopefully it's good. We'll find out. I heard MP4 can be played as a standalone without needing to play the first 3. Yes, Vito Libido. Very true. Since you didn't give me 20 treats to Peaked, my 18 should count. I see what you're trying to do. Because Peach got 2 treats that are her favorite treats. Well, you can think of it like this. 20 treats, but 2 favorite treats. Could be seen as the same thing. Pokemon Fan 34, would you rather have Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Polygale of Darkness right now on the eShop, on NSO I should say, or 20 new NES and Game Boy games? See? I bet your 20 NES and Game Boy games would lose in a vote between them and these two games that you really want in Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Legends, sorry, Pokemon XD Polygale Network of Darkness. Look at this sleeping dog. How could I give her 20 treats when she's asleep like this? She fell asleep in my arms like a baby. Oh man, now I'm stuck. Paul could eat one for you. I will play it before, after operated. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, operate. Oh, wait, operated like operation? Johan Nintendo News. Did I? Oh, I thought like Operation Play Metroid. You're getting an operation. Oh dang. Well, I hope that operation. If I'm reading that correctly, I hope you have an easygoing, smooth surgery and that all works out well with whatever it is. If that is indeed the case, take it easy. Senpai Storm Eagle. Let me see. Senpai Storm Eagle says, lamentable lo que la prensa está haciendo con las producciones de Nintendo. Un auténtico despropósito. It's deplorable what the press is doing to Nintendo's productions. It's utterly absurd. Anybody in the press that thought Nintendo Switch 2 was going to fail legitimately doesn't understand the video game industry and how to accurately make predictions on the past, what's the present economy, and come up to a reasonable conclusion. Unless they just want to hate, for views, for fun, for entertainment. Anybody who really thought Nintendo Switch 2 was going to flop just doesn't know what they're talking about. Paul, that was after you said maybe I should try one of Peach's treats. Doggo treat, chat vote audit. Since Paul didn't give them to her, I will play Metroid Prime 4 after. Oh god, read that. If you can make Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness come to NSO this month with your connection to Nintendo, you have a deal. Yeah, see Pokemon Fan 34? What would you rather have? Those two GameCube games or 20 more Game Boy and NES games added? Tomorrow, what would you rather do? Wake up to Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Gale of Darkness dropping on NSO, or 20 more Game Boy and NES games? I'm very curious. That's why I value her two treats as greater than 20 normal treats. Does she agree? I don't know. Going to play some Red Dead Redemption on the Switch 2 after the stream. Awesome, Welshland. I hope you have a good time. By the way, no idea how deep your connections are. Not deep enough to be like, hey, Mr. Furukawa, let's drop these two GameCube games tomorrow. No, yeah. A lot of friends at Nintendo, though. Agree with the latter. The hate drives me nuts. Yeah. I'm waiting on Fire Emblem being added to the GameCube NSO. Yeah. Chat, only 34 members to see Paul eat a doggo treat. We could do it. Tsukino Ame, you got that right. Those two. See Pokemon Fan 34? And that's why you got yourself a sleeping dog here. With not a full tummy, but a very happy tummy. I take 20 Game Boy games. Yeah, Mohammed Tarish. There's value in quality and quantity in what your perception is of fun, entertainment, time, value, beauty in the eye of the beholder, so to speak. Paul, I'll slip you a 20 if you get Nintendo to release DK64 on NSO, I think DK64 eventually comes out. It will, but when, I don't know. I want Mario Kart Double Dash soon on NSO. That would be a good one. That would be good. I agree. Let me refresh that. Oh, look at that. PGN is live. Did anybody see today's shorts, by the way? I know some of you did. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond short. 2 days left. That was fun. This was fun. This was fun to make. This was fun too. The Pikmin one. Today's Pikmin's anniversary. 24th anniversary. Yesterday was Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link's anniversary. Yesterday was also Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Ending out the month, we had Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Had a couple of really fun Metroid ones. The shorts have been really fun to make, I gotta say. The shorts have such a wide variety in them, thanks to the video game industry being so diverse, you know? Never a dull moment. Okay. Maybe we should do the Nintendo Switch / Nintendo Switch 2 eShop gift card. Okay, by the way, I think new rule 46 watching now. 86 likes. Awesome sauce right there. Just like Mario 64, it will come, but when there is nothing to play, I did just sleeping. Oh, gee, we were almost at 90 likes. I have a problem with my nose, so I need operated this Thursday. Johan, best of luck to you on your nose operation this Thursday. Hope it goes smoothly, well, that you could breathe easy, and whatever it is specifically, you got it taken care of. All right? Take it easy. We'll see you next time in the stream in a week or so, and yeah, hope you come back to us with some good news. You're feeling better. New rule. Slight new rule. I think from now on, well, first of all, you already know, if you win this $10 eShop card, you already know it is a North American purchased eShop card. So if you do not have a North American eShop account because you are in Europe, in Australia, in Japan, elsewhere in the world, it might not work for you. You could still use it, but you would have to make, a US account, email, have that on your Nintendo Switch 2, etc., right? So that's number one. That's not changing. It's just a reminder. It's for North American one. Number two, the old rule was I have to be able to get a hold of you somehow. And I was like, because how am I going to give you the code? And I was like, well, it could be through X, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, TikTok. There were a lot of options. I think I'm just going to say it's got to be through X. It's the easiest way to get a hold. Or if it is somewhere else, it's just not going to be live on stream. So it's only a slight addition to the rule. To give you the code live on stream, you got to have an X membership, formerly known as Twitter, so I can copy the code, paste the code, easily give you the code now. If it's through some other means like Discord, Instagram, Facebook, you will get it, but you're not going to get it till later in the day. So I'm not going to not give it to you, because there have been plenty of people that have reached out, have won, and I have honored that. I've given it to them. It's just sometimes it's been live, and sometimes it has been a little bit later. So you're still eligible if you don't have an X account. but it's just not going to be live on stream. So like, I'm just going to pick a random name. Oh, I know Pokemon Fan 34 has Discord. I'm going to pick somebody else. Mohammed Tarish. Mohammed Tarish. If Mohammed wins, let's say, for instance, right? Mohammed has an X account live on stream. I will copy, paste. Mohammed will send me a message on X. I will say, got it. Congratulations, you won. Copy, paste, boom, done. If Paladin wins, and Paladin doesn't have an X, but does have a Facebook or a Discord or a TikTok or an Instagram, I'll say, congrats, Paladin, you won. Send me a message on whatever thing you have, and as long as I have it, I'll be able to respond back. But I'm not going to be able to send the code until later on in the day. But you will get it, okay? So that's it. By the way, we are 25 away from 2 giveaways. I think what we will do is, because Roger Enyart still has 2 bonus packs of the triple set of Mario coins. So for the second giveaway, if we do hit 128, that second one is not going to be for a $10 eShop card. It's going to be for a $22 value 3-pack coin set, collector coin set of 3D All-Stars, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Cool? Okay, cool. All right. Without further ado, let's see who is going to win this thing. This is for a presumably 1 in 43 chance or so of winning a $10 eShop card. If you want to enroll in this contest, if you will, opportunity, yeah, giveaway, hit 1. Just type the number 1 one time in chat, and we'll get this thing going. Tall shows saying they'll need to state which platform they're sending that DM on during the stream. Yeah, it's not that difficult to find me. I mean, I'm at Gale Network. It's just live. I'll be able to do it on X. Anything else, like, it's going to be later. But yeah, I'll type it down, like who won it. So I'll have that up. Soon I'm going to put up my Wolverine photos. Like I gave y'all Hugh Jackman take on Old Man Logan, but I did shave my beard accordingly to more traditional Wolverine style before I let it all go. A lot of notifications. That's a big week. Big week. We also have something to look forward to this Thursday morning. Famitsu sales. How well did Kirby Air Riders do in the next week after its initial, release? It opened up very favorably. We've got some more discussion about the Game Awards. What is this monument? It's not Elder Scrolls 6, it's not God of War, it's not Diablo 4 DLC. What is it? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 4. I also don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled on stuff. You hear Peach? Yeah, if you could see her. She's sleeping right there. By the way, I got the free Switch 2 upgrade for my physical copy of Red Dead Redemption. Night and day difference, lol. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good point. Tell show. You could go out there and buy a cheap used copy of Red Dead Redemption and then get the upgrade, and there you go. Or you could buy the whole game as is. A few different ways to go. It's the Paul Gale game. Yeah, Stake 1024. It is the Paul Gale game. Darksiders 4, maybe. Maybe. Bro, your short videos are so cool. Thank you, YNM67. I appreciate that. What do you like more? The countdowns or the gaming history videos? And if you do like one, what is your favorite one? It's kind of wild to think that soon I will have been doing the gaming history shorts for 4 months. I've always done gaming history. Way back. I mean, even when I was working for gamers.com back in 2002, I was doing gaming history because at that time, gaming history was, you know, several years prior. This N64 game came out on this day. The Super Nintendo or Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis game came out this day. Sega Dreamcast is now 10 years old in 1999, for North America at least. So I've always done that. But the regular videos, it's only about almost 4 months old. Kind of wild. It's been fun. Gaming history short reels are nice. Thank you. It makes us feel old. It makes you feel classic, authentic. But thank you, bro. You look different now that you shaved. Yeah, it's it's a little different today in gaming history. that is. I mean, this Nintendo Switch 2 War Scene 84 is a portable device. You can take it anywhere. Bathroom is not off limits. Okay. I think we will call it here. I'll remind you one last time. If you want to be enrolled in the opportunity to receive a $10 eShop card, hit that one button. Let's see how many people we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So only 11 out of the 48 people here are actually enrolling themselves into this opportunity to get an eShop card. I wonder when we had 70 people watching earlier, 72? What did we peak at? Like 72 or something? We had a lot of live viewers at one point. It was pretty sweet. I'm not enrolling because I don't have a Switch. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe eventually you'll get one. YNM67. Oh yeah, your impressions are spot on, especially the Luigi one. Thank you. That's a part of the fun, is definitely putting some voice acting skills or attempted, voice acting takes to test. It's been a pretty varied series of shorts and stuff. All right, I think we'll call it here. Yeah, only the number 1 is needed to be put in one time. Yeah, if you put in one more than one time, it doesn't give you a second one. It's just when I copy and paste the names, I double check to make sure that everyone got one. But I think we're good. Odds are pretty strong for folks. Remember, you have to have an X account if you want the code now if you win. Otherwise, you will get it, but you'll get it a little bit later. I hear Mario. By the way, I'm not stalling. I'm just adding up everything. I'm not intentionally stalling. By the way, I was saying lately Mario and Peach have been playing with each other a lot. Like they used to not play this way. Now they sneak up on each other, they chase each other, they pounce, they boom, boom, boom. Like really cute, really fun. I wish I could make a little video. I mean, well, I do have some, but like a nice video of the two of their interactions. Really funny. Okay. Everybody's in there. And let's go. 10,000 noodles, welcome. You just missed the roll for the $10 eShop gift card giveaway, but that's okay. Welcome in, welcome in. We might hit another roll because we're getting close to that 128 total. And congratulations to Tall Show. Tall Show. I don't think you've won one before, have you? No, maybe. Tall Show, we've talked on social media before, correct? On X or something like that. Not because you won before, but just random. I don't know. Tall Show, congratulations, you won. Tall Show, you got it. If I'm not mistaken, you are on X. Send me a message. Congratulations. Whether you won before or not, you could tell me. I have a list. I think. In my list of folks that I have to send it to later on, I think I have a list of everybody too. So I can double check. But Tall Show, way to go. You won $10 eShop card. Let that help you get Pokemon Legends ZA DLC or, I don't know, a third, I think, of Marvel Cosmic Invasion or whatever you want. Is that a first four figures behind you, Mario on Yoshi? I have that one. Yeah, Dream a Little Mo. That is Mario on Yoshi. I love that one. It's so cool. I wouldn't mind finding someone that can make a custom canvas cape that's in yellow to be on the back of Mario out of the same kind of material as the sail from the King of Red Lions. That would be sweet. I mean, Mario and Yoshi look great like that, but add that yellow cape to him, that'd be so cool. Plenty of people congratulating Tall Show. LMAO. I just bought Sonic X Shadow Generations Digital Deluxe during this stream. See, if you only waited, you wouldn't have known that you were going to win $10, but you would have got it for $10 less. But that's still pretty cool. I'm glad that you got it. Well, I'm glad that you got the game. I hope you have fun with it. And hey, this $10 will be for another time. Congrats. I have the Bowser too. I don't have those two Zelda ones, sad because I love Zelda. I have the Bowser also. Dream a Little Mo. Actually, if you look at my YouTube channel, you can see something pretty neat. I made, because Bowser, he's so heavy, I didn't want to put him on something high. But he's so cool that I don't want him on the ground. So I made like a 22-inch tall like gold block. Like a gold Mario block out of Super Mario Brothers. I think introduced in New Super Mario Bros. 2, maybe? Gold block first time? I'm trying to remember when was the first time a gold block was introduced. But anyways, I made one out of 4x4s. 16 4x4s, sanding them down, cutting them, gluing them together, gold paint, etc., and then a thin layer of yellow fabric on top, and then Bowser on top, and then now he sits up higher. So, thank you. Yeah, shaved, I miss the beard partially, but it's also neat to see the me that I'm familiar with again, even though it takes a little bit of getting used to, because it's like, dang, I looked at myself with a beard for so long. But yeah, thank you. The Zelda ones, yeah, I have got that Hylian shield and a few more. I would love for First Four Figures to eventually make a big, high quality Ocarina of Time or like Breath of the Wild Link in a really cool pose. I do have Twilight Princess Midna. Oh, that's a good one. Zelda and Ganondorf, those are good. And Link, oh, that's good. So you got several. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have the Breath of the Wild Link and Zelda. Majora's Mask, which is down there. Hylian Shield. That's my First Four Figures set from Zelda. And the Link on King of Red Lions. I have the Bowser. Okay. Paul, I have a question. Do you make your shorts in Prime's channel? I make the videos, and then Nate's cool, Nintendo Prime, whom you're referring to. He's my friend. And it started like way back, I think, in January when I was on a live stream of his, and he said, man, you're starting a countdown? That's a really cool idea, Paul. Like, oh, thanks. And then another live stream. Yeah, I saw your live stream. Like, you counting down. That's a cool concept. I wish I thought of that. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. But I like that idea. Like, those videos are cool. And then, like, within that second stream, or that second day, maybe third day, probably the second day, I texted him. I'm like, would you just like my shorts? It's like, yeah, if you don't mind. I'm like, if you think it would help your channel, it would help boost up some visibility to the videos, help hype the community. If it can help your channel because you have a bigger audience and get you some more money, get you some more subscribers, let's do it. He said, cool. So ever since that January date, like 5 days into the Nintendo Switch to Nintendo Direct countdown, I've been giving Nate my daily videos. And then when I came up with gaming history, I'm like, hey, I'm starting a new thing. Do you want these too? Yeah, sure. If it helps out Nate's channel, good. Help a friend out. It helps boost more visibility to the shorts, which is fun, and helps get him more visibility to his channels, more subscribers and stuff like that. All good. Spending foil, Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, 81. Great score. It's doing really well. I mean, it's already got 10s, mid 9s, 9s, plenty of 8s. Definitely good. Heck yeah, dude. 81. Great start. Maybe it'll go up a little bit, 82, 83. Maybe it'll go down a little bit, 80, 79. But like a 7 out of 10 is good. 5 is mediocre. 3 is bad. 1 is awful. 10 is perfect. 7 is good. 8 is great. You know? Twix is telling me you don't have permission required to message the user. Okay, this has happened before. Tall Show? Oh, here, you could do it right here. Go ahead and leave me a comment right here on this gaming history for December 2nd, Pikmin short. Then I will tag you and I'll message you. I'll do that privately. So maybe I'll do it in a little bit, but I'll do that. Yeah, you might not be able to send me one. I don't know why. But yeah, Tall Show, just go ahead and leave a message here. No one has left a message yet, so it'll be very easy to find. And then I'll be able to click your name, type give message to, and I'll give you that eShop card. You have the Majora's Mask also. Everything's in boxes, yeah. My favorite criticism of MP4 so far is that it feels more like traditional 3D Zelda. I will take that and thank you. That's pretty cool. Like, that's actually a fun thing. Elijah Drago 410. I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. Yes. Jordan Andrews. Peach snoring is hilarious. Yeah, you can only see the top of her head, but like she is knocked out. Dang, she's sleepy, little dog. Is that what that is? Yeah, look at that. See, little sleepy dog. Cool. Will you make a countdown for Half-Life 3? I have hope, and GTA 6. I have something in mind for Grand Theft Auto 6. A Half-Life 3, possibly 2. Even the guy who fixated on Miles during the previews gave the game an 8. Good. Eurogamer just gave any Nintendo game bad reviews. It's weird. 7 is good, 8 is great, 9 is amazing, 10 is a masterpiece. Yeah. 10,000 noodles. Well said. Okay, I just got a comment. Now, Tall Show, aka Sam West. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the pick, man. Ah, you're welcome. You won it. Congratulations. Okay. Tall Show. Dunskies. Got it. I'll get that over to you in a moment. Okay. Let's see. I could probably one-handed buy it right now and actually send it over live stream. That's the whole point of the X thing, is a little bit quicker access, easier to do. Sleepy dog. By the way, if you are tuning in now, we are doing an eShop gift card giveaway. We do that typically when we hit Nintendo $64 in stream contributions. For that next $64 total, if we do hit 128, we'll be giving away, courtesy of Roger Enyart, about a $22 value 3-coin set, collector's coin set of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. By the way, we were at 92 likes. If I'm not mistaken, 92 likes is the most ever during a live stream. Yeah, the live streams stay up and they get likes that follow hours later, sometimes a day or two later. People watch it or listen while they drive a live stream that they missed out on because maybe, hopefully, it was entertaining. And I see the likes go up. But this is, I think, the most amount of likes for a live stream itself. So if you're tuning in now, we're about to give Tall Show, who won a $10 eShop card today, his eShop card. So if I go silent for a moment, that's what I'm doing. We are 25 away, by the way, from that next giveaway possibly happening. Past hope for Half-Life 3, like 15 years ago. I will believe it when I see it. Yeah, I settled on Ni no Kuni 2 with a shop card I want, eShop card I want. Good. I got halfway through the original PC release before my PC decided to quit Earth, so I'm happy to finally finish it. That's good. Hope, bro, hope. It's coming early 2026. Was supposed to be this year, but with the Steam Machine it got delayed. Not used to seeing Tall Show's name green instead of blue. I had the thing to reply. 1,500 days until the release of Half-Life 3. Ah, that's true. Nintex 2 dope out of nowhere with the $2 holla. Big thank you, Nintex 2 dope. Dang, that brings us up to 105. We are spitting distance, as they say, from another giveaway. Sorry, Peach, I need my arm back. Thank you, awesome. Thank you. Oops. Thank you so much, Nintex. Too dope for that super generous $2. Very nice of you. These really help out the channel. Whether it's a gifted membership that brings more people in, a donation that helps fund and fuel, the extra hype in the shorts. It's all with much gratitude by me. So thank you very much. And, just being here, watching, liking, that's all enough too, So I'm grateful for everything. Oh, let's see. Now I am going to send Talshow the card. Where is it? Should be a very, very recent email. That's weird. I don't mean to be taking so long. I don't like to look down and text and do all this stuff when I'm on stream. But right now I'm, trying to look for the email from GameStop for the gift card that I just purchased to give to Talshow. Where is it? It comes instantly usually. Digital delivery. Please check your digital delivery email. Okay, Talshow. I have to do some searching of where the heck did it go, because it's not here. Talshow, you will not receive your card. I will give it to you. But I don't think I could do it live on stream now because it is nowhere to be found in any folder. Oh, never mind, I found it. That's a weird place for it to go. Okay, Talshow. Let me go. Did GameStop go full stop? I mean, almost for a moment there. I was like, where is it? It should be an inbox, the most recent thing. Boom. Talshow, it has been sent. Congratulations on winning. Let me see. After Nintex 2 Dope generously donated $2, we've got some new comments. And then we'll see what left do we do with the stream. Because we're almost at 100 likes. Do we celebrate more? Huddy40. I'm still working on beating FF Tactics, but eager to play Beyond. Might be a minute till I get to. Are you planning on making videos covering the game? Curious to get your opinion. I'll definitely make some opinion-based video. It probably won't be live stream gameplay sessions, but some videos talking about it. Yeah, I can see that. Including live streams. But live streams and video content, whether it's horizontal or vertical, short nature, whatever. I'll definitely give my feedback on it. I have to. It's my most anticipated game of the year. Half-Life 3 will most likely be Half-Life insert subtitle here. And bypass Gabe Newell mentioning 3. Possible. Louis M727. Wow, all the money back showed up today. I'm glad you are receiving some contributions for all the hard work you put into the shorts. Thank you, Louis. I saw Gabe move his hand 3 times. This is a sign. You know what? Maybe. Thanks to whoever gifted me a sub. I missed it. Steak 1024. Paul, Stranger Things supposedly takes place between 83 and 87, but not one reference to the Macho Man makes it unbelievable. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. But what is really cool is, and I was telling my wife this, when we were watching last season, I'm like, they're finally in 1985, the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, Mario, there has to be mentioned this season. And sure enough, we got it. We finally got Nintendo, NES, Mario, Bowser. We got finally mentionings of stuff. It's super cool. And this season so far, we already got NES once with them playing Ghosts and Goblins. Evidently the arcade version on the NES. But hey, this is a different Earth. So it's not literally happening on our planet outside, right? So they could have a little bit of a different take. Also, the statue Jeff Keighley shared is probably Half-Life 3 related because it's close to a road called Mesa, Black Mesa, maybe. I just ate a corn dog. I am not entirely convinced it was even cooked. That's just the kind of rebel I am. That's right. Metroid is the only game that could pull me away from Arc Raiders. My brother's addicted to Arc. He started over and took another 6 hours just creating his character. Wow. Tall Show, you're welcome again. Thank you again for being here. What a cool stream. How long have we been going for? Did we hit the 2 hour mark? Oh yeah, heck yeah we did. Jeez, we hit 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's good. We're at 43 watching now. 92 likes. Would it be cool if we hit 100 likes? Yeah. Would it be cool to do another giveaway? Yeah. Would it be cool to do the cheers with Peach and have a Peach treat? I mean, kind of cool, kind of funny. But we're probably going to call the chat now. Do you think it's hope or cope? If Valve wants to make a statement of this is why you want a Steam machine, this is why you want a Steam Deck, they'll have Half-Life 3 and they'll have it be an exclusive to the Steam platform. They'll lose out on some money by not having it also on Nintendo, on Xbox, on PlayStation, but they will get some people to either download Steam or buy a Steam machine, literally Steam machine, or a Steam Deck. But that would be a big, powerful move. I think Half-Life 3 will eventually happen. Just like I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 will eventually happen. But when? That remains to be seen. Oh, Nintex too dope. No Stranger Things, like no Stranger Things talk. Okay, no talk, no talk. Hope I didn't spoil anything. Just okay. If that's why you said that, yeah. Have you watched the rest of Stranger Things? Yeah, Pokemon Fan 34, almost 100 likes. Peach is very happy with this. I just want to know what happened to Ollie Man. No likes since I said that. Half-Life Alex is an exclusive, so it's possible. Yes. Yeah. Good first person. Good VR experience. Got to go to my job orientation. Heck yeah. War Scene 84. Please wish me luck. I'm glad I got the job. So you already got the job. Excellent. So not a job fair, but an orientation. You got it. Dude, I'm happy for you. Good for you on getting it. I hope you do well at the orientation. Enjoy. Folks in the chat are wishing you good luck. That's good. That's good to see here. Alrighty, folks. Unless if there's a final question or something. I think we'll end the chat for now with a sleepy Peach whom I'm very rudely waking up to say bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for the tweets. And earwicks. I'll be back to stream more and tell you about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. You will? Yeah, I'm gonna stream when you're gone. Wow, Peach. You know how to operate the computer? Yeah, of course I do. I got pug technology. You have pug technology. Wow, she has pug technology. Peach, you speak a lot of nonsense. It's only nonsense if you don't comprehend it because you're not intelligent enough. Wow, Peach. Bold of you to say. There's a Drag X Drive demo now. True. I also got Switch Day 1. Heck yeah, Zephyr. Folks are saying bye. Have not watched it yet? No? LOL? Yeah, well, okay. No spoilers. No spoilers. I don't think I said anything too spoilery. Did you watch none of 5 or none of the whole series? Real quick. None of this last season? Then, yeah, you've got quite a journey. I mean, none of this last season, you got just a little bit to catch up on for 4 hours or so. None of the whole season, the whole series, I mean, then you got you got some stuff to catch up on. 100 likes. Is it possible? We are very close. Yeah, part of me has got to roll, but part of me does want to stay because the thought of hitting 100 likes would be pretty darn cool. We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes. Is the Bowser Jr. amiibo rare these days? Is it rare these days? Not that I'm aware of. I have one. It's really cool. I like him in that little copter car. I don't know if it's rare though. I've recently gone back into amiibo collecting. That's cool. I wonder if Pug Tech has devised a way to make cat turds actually taste good. I could tell you they already taste delicious. Wow, Peach. Wow. So 5 is the only one you need. Okay. Yeah. We watched all 4 episodes within the first couple of days. But I think they made a good gap in between the first and the second part of the final season, because if you were to watch them, you would have one a week every week until the second part drops, and then you have another 4. If you chose to binge, then you have to wait the 4 weeks without anything. These new amiibo seem higher quality. Yeah, they definitely do. I mean, this is quite a fine amiibo. It costs more than it did 11 years ago. but there also is more plastic to it. There's more weight. There's more of everything. You know, this Donkey Kong with Pauline does have more to it, more art, more lines, more detail, a little bit heavier, um, more variety in the floor. And it costs more too, being better quality, and with inflation and with just everything else happening in the world, tariffs, whatever. Although that came out pre-tariff, right? Yeah, whatever. Costs more than the Donkey Kong Smash one from 11 years ago, you know? Close to firing up an alt for 100. Yeah! I also received Corn and Lucina amiibo the other day in the mail. Those are cool. Oh, nice Fire Emblem ones. Warren G Dog 28. Hey y'all. Hey there. Zephyr. I play the demo. Oh, yes. I'm glad that you have a day off Thursday. That's good. Zephyr, I don't know why I am going through an amiibo phase. I think I play Kirby Gary Reds. I mean, hey, the amiibo are cool. I have a bunch. Like, over here, obviously. In my living room, I've got 4 shelves and a bunch of racks, like, so they're in front of the video game cases, the display cases. I like them. They're fun. Somewhat useful in games to different effects. Probably Super Mario Maker utilized it the best. Like, that was a really cool implementation. You got a little 8-bit character of a lot of amiibo. But regardless, they serve the purpose of mini statues, mini collectibles. It's not quite $400 statue. It's not quite $120 PVC piece. But it's like, $30 hybrid toy / visual mini statue. It's not bad. Cheaper is better, but you're also getting better quality now that it does cost more. So a little trade-off. All right. We're at 46 watching still. Thank you all so much for being here. 98 likes. We almost hit 100. I think we're going to close out the stream. Oh, by the way, this was my Black Friday purchase. $15 at Walmart. For anybody who's remotely interested in WWF, WWE, if Walmart still has this up for $15, you might as well get it. It's honestly a good game. It's a lot of game for $15. Now, I like WWE. I like WWF. I'm an old school fan of it. I still keep up these days, even though I'm not watching everything multiple hours a week, but I still like it. And the game is fun. Would you like the game if it wasn't? If you're not a big fan, maybe. But I think it's worth it. For 15, it's hard to say I can't recommend it to you, even if you're not a fan. I think I still recommend it to you. Okay. Hang on. 100 likes. Never before. Can't say never again. But I don't think ever before, during a live stream, we hit 100 likes. I mean, at that point, dude, we had 60, 70 people voting in the polls. I think we had, at one point, 70, 72 people watching live. We had a giveaway today. A lot of goodness. A lot of fun conversation. I'm glad I stayed a little bit longer. Louis, yeah, $15. Normally it's $70. So you're looking at $76 after tax to $16. That's a $60 savings on a game that's like 8 weeks old. Worth it. Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. Man, I was so happy. Oh yeah, the Zelda YouTuber I told you about, Paul, made a new video on the Gerudo Fortress in the Ocarina of Time. Oh, and the Unreal Engine 5 OMG. You gotta check it out, Paul. It's amazing. I will check it out. I'll Google search that or YouTube search that soon. All right. Now I feel better about. Now I feel better about closing the stream because we had a giveaway. We had a surplus of memberships today. Big thank you to Roger Enyart, Pokemon Fan 34, Nintendo's All Stars 7210, Welshland, Dream a Little Mo, Corey Boehm, Nintex 2 Dope, and Tabby Cat Games for your generous contributions. Awesome to see. What a way to kick off the first stream of December, too, when you think about it. First stream of December, and we had a giveaway. We had peach treats. We had a lot of fun. Thanks again, everybody. And we hit an all-time on-stream record of 100 likes, and maybe even an on-stream record of like 72 live viewers at one time or another. Maybe I'll find out that factoid later. All right. Whew. Thanks again, everyone. I need water. I made it for like almost 3 hours without water. Dang, I'm thirsty. I should have gotten water earlier when I got the peach treats, but it's okay. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. See you all soon. For more shorts